Today on GardenFork, learn a great way to cook steak. Stay tuned. Are you ready to go out? Do you want to go outside? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone out. Everyone out. Today, we're going to cook frozen food. No, this is brilliant. I was watching on the New York Times. They have a newspaper and a website, and they have some videos on the web. And Nathan Myhrvold, who is a early employee of Microsoft and retired with a pretty good retirement plan. And he wrote a multi-volume book called Modernist Cuisine, which is about this basically bringing chemistry and cooking together. Melissa Clark from the New York Times approached him and said, hey, are there some techniques in your, it's like 5 or 6 volumes, and you can buy it on our site. There's a link on our site, you can come buy it, the books. Is there some techniques that the home cook that doesn't have a lot of the bells and whistles of a high-end restaurant could use from what you guys have learned? And he said, sure, yeah. So they made these videos, and one of them was just this aha, where you're cooking frozen steak. Because in the middle of the week, you don't have time to thaw, I gotta thaw out the steak and blah, 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 blah. But if all of a sudden you decide you want to have a steak, I'm gonna show you how to cook it.
Don't drop that.
So first, you want to sear this steak. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can put it on a fry pan on your oven, on your stove, but that stinks up your apartment or your house, and for days later you're like, oh, I had steak, right?
The dog's like that.
Okay. Another way is to basically sear this using some other tools. And on GardenFork, we're going to use a very special tool. We're going to use our flamethrower to sear the steak.
Of course you are.
Well, as soon as I saw this, I was like, flamethrower. All right, we got our frozen steak. So for those of you that don't have a flamethrower, go to the hardware store and buy yourself a propane torch. Don't buy a little dinky thing at the kitchen store. Get a real propane torch. And you just sear this thing.
How do you know when it's done?
It looks like a cooked steak on the outside.
So you do the top and the sides.
Yep, you want to sear the fat on the sides, that's all flavor.
I can smell it.
It smells like steak, it's great.
Should you be wearing your goggles while you're cooking steak?
Do this at your own risk, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So now you're going to put it in your oven at, if you can have an oven that goes to 200 degrees, ours doesn't. Ours goes to 250. All right, so now we want the internal temperature to get to about 125. It's still a little frozen in there, so I can't get the temperature probe in, so we're gonna wait a while. And we'll see what happens.
What do you think a while is?
20 minutes.
All right. In the meantime, it's not frozen.
114, we want 125.
Shove it back in.
Okay, it's been another 10 minutes. So we're gonna test this. It looks great.
It smells great.
121, 122, 129, 123, 125. Wow, 123, 24.
Isn't that the magic number, 124?
Yeah, they actually let it a little. They let it a little less than that, but I think we're good. Ah, it's hot. All right, let that rest for about 5 minutes.
Well, we ice cube your hands.
Yeah. All right, taste test time.
Is there anything on that steak, or it's just steak and propane?
Yeah, I forgot to say you should season it with salt and pepper before you do all this.
You have to say it, and you forgot to do it.
So, yeah, and I forgot to do it, so. The salt really helps before you cook it, but I forgot, so here we go. This could have been charred a little more, I think, in hindsight, but life's an experiment. So let's see what happens, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, that's definitely a medium rare.
Yeah. He likes it. That was a genuine good.
It's brilliant. Frozen steak. Take it out of the freezer. Oops, sorry. Torch the thing. Put it in a cold oven or a warm oven.
A cold oven. So what's different about it?
It doesn't taste dried out.
Do tell.
This is a $10 steak we're using. It's not a cheap, but it's not an expensive steak. It's best, I think, with a bone.
Why?
I think it gives more flavor, and the thicker the steak, the better.
It's not real thick.
It's not real thick. It was like this thick.